Good morning. Today is February 19th, and I've done some grafts because it's about that time of year where gotta get this done before it gets too hot. So, um, yeah, I did some fig grafts and some plum grafts, um, and here's one right here. This is my Dan's favorite, and I thought I grafted a Vashon violet on top of it, but you know what? Now that I think about it, I might have used a Desert King cutting, unfortunately. Well, Desert King is great as well, but the reason why I put another Scion onto this Dan's favorite was because, last year all I got were split fruit. So it was a bit disappointing to, come out and wait for something to ripen, and then, once one rain shower and everything that you were waiting for would split in half and be completely rotten. So I didn't like that. So I went ahead and grafted it. I used a whip and tongue graft on this thing, and then used parafilm to wrap it. Moving on to the next plant. This is my Italian plum tree, so it's still dormant and hasn't fully waken up yet. That's okay. I took two different kinds of plums and grafted some Scion onto these branches here. One right here, another whip and tongue. Whip and tongue happens to be my favorite type of grafting technique. It's secure, it's easy, locks it in place while you're taping it down. So hopefully these take. This right here is a Shiro plum Scion that's grafted onto an Italian plum tree. This here is a red plum that I found in the neighborhood. Took a little piece of, I took a branch off of it and grafted it onto this guy. Another whip and tongue graft. And this is my Shiro plum tree. And what I did with this guy was actually graft on a peach. I also took one of the Italian plum branches and grafted it onto this Shiro plum. Zoom in on that. Another whip and tongue graft. I put the bag on this thing just to keep the humidity, just to see if there's any difference. I mean, right now, this time of year, it's pretty wet, and I don't suspect that drying will be an issue. Here's another graft that I did. So, hopefully they don't dry out. Last year, I just did it way too late, and all the cuttings ended up drying out. Okay, on to the other side of the yard. This is my Desert King fig. It's kind of set in the back corner where it's shaded out by the fence. And so I think it's going to wake up later than some of the other figs, but that's okay. I took a Vashon violet, I actually did take a Vashon violet, and grafted it onto this Desert King. Another whip and tongue graft. Hopefully it takes. I'll keep you up to date, see what happens here. Thanks for watching.